602-837-PAIN.
KMVP-FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
I'm Fred Khalil with the latest presented by Parker & Sons. Heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical.
KTAR AM Phoenix, Arizona's home for the worldwide leader in sports, is ESPN 620.
Sports Radio 92.9, The Game.
Come on in, dominate this boys. This is our house.
We are your home for the NFL in Atlanta.
Get the latest from around the league here all year long.
WZGC Atlanta, WZGC HD1. Always live and free on the Odyssey app.
Atlanta Sports Radio 92.9, The Game.
Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
The home for our Falcons.
10-5, touchdown Atlanta.
WZGC Atlanta and WZGC HD1.
Always live and free on the Odyssey app.
Atlanta Sports Radio 92.9, The Game.
Let's head here on the TJ Smith Show.
WBAL, WIYY, HD2, Baltimore.
All day, every day. News, weather, traffic.
Plus insight and analysis. Expect more.
From WBAL News Radio 1090.
FM 101.5 and the WBAL radio app.
Cloudy skies.
WIYY HD1 Baltimore.
The home of Ravens football.
Orioles baseball.
Dustin Scott and Spiegel mornings.
Cook and Marianne afternoons.
And all kinds of rock.
All day long.
This is 98 Rock. It's another 40-minute music marathon.
No sleep till.
It's always game day in Buffalo.
Sports Radio 550 WGR Buffalo and WKSE HD2 Niagara Falls Buffalo 98.5 FM.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Broadcasting live from the Dunn Tire Studios. Dunn Tire. It's a done deal. This is Western New York's sports giant. WGR Sports Radio 550. The official voice of the Buffalo Bills. WGR Sports Radio 550 and WGR550.com. This is a Paddock Chevrolet Sports Update.
WRFX, Kannapolis. Charlotte's 99.7, The Fox.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
This is 99.7, The Fox.
The new home of the Carolina Panthers.
Shout to the heart and
ams.com/JOY.
Live from State Street in the heart of Chicago, you are listening to the new home of the Chicago Bears. ESPN Chicago. And this is Carmen and Yurko, live from the Old National Bank Studio. WMVP, WSHE, HD2, Chicago. A good Karma Brands radio station.
The Rise.
Live from the 700 WLW studios, driven by Mike Castrucci Chevrolet in Milford, the tri-state source for heavy-duty Silverado pickup trucks. Check out the entire stock of HD pickups at MikeCastrucciChevrolet.com. That's Mike Castrucci Chevrolet.
You're listening to 700 WLW, also available on 94.5 FM W233BG Cincinnati.
News, traffic, and weather. News Radio 700 WLW, Cincinnati.
1027 WEBN.
An iHeartRadio station.
This is 1530 WCKY, the 50,000-watt orange and black home of the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati's ESPN 1530.
This is Sports Center.
I'm Kevin Wentz of Major League Baseball tonight. One game in progress. The Reds and the Diamondbacks are
Broadcasting from the Serpentini Chevrolet studio.
Mahomes got his bell rung on the play, and whoa, he's wobbly.
The Browns visit the Chiefs. Pre-game coverage starts Saturday morning at 8 in the Barber Shop. Kickoff is Saturday at 1.
He looks totally dazed.
The radio home of the Cleveland Browns. WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights. We are Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
92.3 The Fan, 2020 Sports.
From the Superbook.com Sports Desk, I'm Eric McElroy.
Broadcasting from the Serpentini Chevrolet studio. The countdown is on for our Faniversary broadcast. Friday morning at 11.
Cleveland!
It's 12 years of Cleveland sports radio.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
In one packed hour. Friday morning at 11.
The Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights. We are Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
92.3 The Fan, 2020 Sports.
From the Michael Stanley Broadcast Studio, powered by Sanctus Builders, WNCX and HD1 Cleveland.
98.5.
NCX, Cleveland's classic rock. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
You have nothing to lose and a dynamite smile to gain.
Hi, it's Cade York for the Cleveland Browns, and this is 850 ESPN Cleveland, the home of the Browns, WKNR Cleveland, a good Karma brand station.
Tune in to the Really Big Show for Survey Wednesday.
Your turn it on, leave it on. Home of America's team is 105.3 The Fan.
Hello, baby.
KRLD-FM and HD1, Dallas-Fort Worth.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
From our fan studios, secured by DFWsecurity.com, this is Sean and RJ on 105.3 The Fan. From news and notes to the coaches and players for America's team, let us go inside the stars on 105.3 The Fan.
Good morning to the 6 a.m. club. Shout out to our number one listening audience of the entire show. We appreciate you.
It's a brand new conversation you won't want to miss.
K231BQ Golden, K231AA Boulder.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Free. Never sounded so good.
Saturday, Broncos, Rams.
The preseason finale from Empower Field.
Touchdown, Denver!
On Broncos Radio, KOA Denver.
KOA News Time, 5 o'clock.
KRFX, Denver, Boulder, 103.5 The Fox.
Play all the best music.
Rock!
It's my station.
Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free. Never sounded so good.
Surprise destination, possibly, for Jonathan Taylor. 97 won the ticket.
WXYT-FM and WXYT-HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Corwell Health Sports Desk, this is 97.1 The Ticket.
That's what I really want. WIXX.
Bring the beat back.
Time to go back.
I love the retro lunch. It's just perfect for my drive from Appleton.
It's the Retro Lunch on WIXX.
All right, before we get to Four Song Friday.
WRNW Milwaukee is 97.3 The Game. Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
KILT-FM HD2 Houston. Insider access. Exclusive content. Sports Radio 610. The Texans play here. An Odyssey station.
Check out the BetQL Network. Wagertainment for every fan. Get sports betting tips from the best in the game. Available on the Odyssey app and our sister station 650 The Bet.
Sports Radio 610 presents Seth Payne and Sean Pendergast.
We coming to eighth time. Let's get the work in, man. Let's go.
Great day, great day. Oh, give me some juice, baby.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
KILT-FM, HD1, Houston. Live Live from the TexasBulldogLaw.com studio.
Let's get Texas proud. 100.3 The Bull.
Stations down the line, we owe you a chance for a network station identification. We are back in 10 seconds as you are listening to Indianapolis Colts football on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
From the DriveHubler.com studios, this is 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
WIBC HD2, HD3, Indianapolis.
Fly up and away with Oliver Winery. And stations down the line, we owe you a chance for a network station identification. We are back in 10 seconds as you are listening to Indianapolis Colts football on the Bell Tire Radio Network.
WLHK, Shelbyville, Indianapolis. This is Indianapolis Colts football on Indy's #1 for New Country, 97.1 Hank FM.
Up and away with Oliver Winery.
Listen for great phone interviews all day on the All-Pro Roofing phone line on 1010XL, the flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL-AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL-FM Jacksonville Beach.
Have you recently inherited money?
WGNE and WGNE HD1 Middleburg is Jacksonville's hottest country.
99.9 Gator Country.
Baby, a song you make me wanna roll my windows.
From the Pinnacle Bank Studio, WDAF-FM and HD1 Liberty, Kansas City's best country, and the radio home of the Kansas City Chiefs.
106.5
The Wolf.
On the free Odyssey app right now.
Weekdays at 2 on Raider Nation Radio, 920 AM.
Sound off, Raider Nation. Join GT the Brick weekdays from noon to 2 p.m. from the most interactive talk show in sports talk radio. We are RNR 920 AM, KRLD Las Vegas.
Is the Rich Eisen Show.
KOMP Las Vegas and KOMP HD Las Vegas from the Findlay Chevrolet on Rainbow and 215 studio.
This is COM 92.3.
In a world where there are just too many choices,
I just want the good music.
I want the good music too. There's only one place to go to get the best alternative music.
KYSR Los Angeles. Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative.
Yeah.
Subaru Motor Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Article BED-11.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's Travis Rogers, Alan Sliwa.
Day has the same person dropped off food at your house twice in one day. I don't
Great
know.
question.
Travis and Sliwa.
On 710 ESPN.
Storms I can make on the table.
Just too much music and not enough talkie-talkie on Jag FM? No problem. We've got podcasts for days on the Odyssey app. AUDACY.
KCBS-FM at HD Los Angeles.
Mental telepathy, time travel, immortality, even...
Richard White here. It's the Flashback Lunch on Jack FM.
Shall we play a game?
Flashback.
I am sure.
Flashback lunch.
Mike Dabowski, ABC News.
WINC AM Miami. WZTU-FM HD2 Miami Beach. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for pod.
But right now, let's take 10 seconds here to allow stations to identify themselves. This is Dolphins football.
This is WBGG-FM, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Big 105.9.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Free. Never sounded so good.
This is game #2 of preseason Dolphins football. Let's go!
For Minnesota sports, follow the leader. Minnesota sports leader is FM 100.3, KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan. The radio home of the Minnesota Vikings. FM 100.3, KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Showtime, baby. Oh, you know what's going on. Let's go, Vikings.
Vikings football is on the air.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Bustin'. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
We'll talk about that. We'll also talk with David Hammer about a couple of stories he's got involving the church and the morgue.
Home of the Saints and LSU. WWL New Orleans, WWL-FM and HD1 Kenner New Orleans. Always live on the free Odyssey.
WWL First News. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Ian Ozan on your official weather station, WWL.
By the way, Cliff Kingsbury is another one of those guys. Oh, he was in the Patrick Mahomes.
WFAN, WFAN-FM, WFAN-FM, HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app. It's Boomer and Gio on the Fan and the CBS Sports Network.
For general 98.7 ESPN contest rules, visit ESPNNewYork.com/contests. WEPN-FM, New York, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
What we call these first world
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia, live from the Tasty Cake Studios. Always live on the free Odyssey app. This is the WIP Morning Show with Joe DeCamera and John Ritchie on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Good morning.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia, live from the Tasty Cake Studio. Sports Radio 94 WIP. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Because Jeff Bezos has plenty of money. Here, Eagles Colts here. Thursday night football. Pre-game starts at 6 on your exclusive home for Eagles football. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Saturday, September 2nd at 7:30 Eastern on SEC.
Covering everything Pittsburgh sports. This is Pittsburgh's AM home of the Steelers and the Pens. WBGG, Pittsburgh.
This is Sports Center.
To the news tonight in the NFL.
To heaven. Comedy, sports, and the best damn rock on the radio. WDVE, Pittsburgh.
We'll play that for you. We'll get a little Murph Talk, 1:15. You don't want to miss that. It's Pop and Lund on KMBR, AM and FM San Francisco, the sports leader, Cumulus Media Station. It's time for your foreplay.
Time for some foreplay with Papa and Lund.
107. The Bone. KSAN San Mateo, San Francisco. A Cumulus Media Station.
Did you see what I mean?
The Rock of the Bay.
And reduce food insecurity in Washington.
Strike three called and it's over. The Mariners are in first place in the American League West by themselves.
You're listening to 710 KIRO AM Seattle and KIRO FM HD2 Tacoma, the home of the Mariners. Seattle Sports Snapshot.
Or go to DUIHeroes.com. DUI Heroes, a leader in DUI defense.
KIRO FM and HD1 Tacoma, Seattle. This is CBS.
WXTB, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Rocks football on 98 Rock.
Tampa Bay's rock station and your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Stations, let's pause 10 seconds. 10 seconds for station identification here on the SEC Radio Network.
WTFX Gallatin, Nashville.
A Cumulus Media Station.
Touchdown! Titans! Your flagship for Titans Radio. 104.5 The Zone.
The nation's premier conference.
WBIG-FM, Washington. The new era starts now. Big 100 is Washington's classic rock and your flagship station for the Washington Commanders. Hail to the Commanders.